Hello, hi.
Hi, how are
How are you?
I'm good. I have cold, but still I'm good.
Okay, great. After a long time we are meeting. How are you doing? How was your days going?
Uh, my days were going well. Uh, I took some classes in between,
Mm-hmm.
met new tutors and had sessions with them. I
Mm-hmm.
was waiting for you to be in this time slot.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was not available. I was on leave for like 15 days, and then when I came back, I didn't have time to take sessions in the afternoon. So I was taking sessions at night. I was available from 8 to 10. So yeah, I got to know that you guys were asking. My colleague told me, but no worries. I'm trying to change my time because of the same reason, like 12 to, let's see. So what did you learn when I was not there, and what have you improved? Tell me about it.
Uh, I learned that I had a problem with my past tense, and when I speak, I
Hmm.
speak most time in present tense.
Mm-hmm.
So that problem I was trying to solve, and yes, learn how to construct a conversation, how to start the conversation.
Hmm. Got it. So you've learned something new. That's great. Do you know topic? Do you know the topic for today's session?
Yes, today's topic is age.
Hmm. Yes. How old do you want to live until?
80, 90 years.
Oh, wow. Do you know the average span of a human being who lives now? Who will live? What is the average span of a living
No,
human being? No?
no.
Before it was like 100 years. Even now we see there are very few people who will live until 100 and 120, I think I've seen. But this generation, their life is gonna end in 70, max 80. It's not gonna be more than that. Okay. So, do you think that after people getting old, it becomes very lonely and despair? They don't have any goals, or they don't have anything to look forward to, right? So, do you think that?
Yes, I think that after some age, when people get old, they they frequently want to do something, as they were busy with their life until they are old. So they are so habitual to that lifestyle that they feel restless when they don't have anything to do.
Hmm, correct. What do you think that one should live like? What should be the lifestyle to not feel lonely in old age?
They must involve themselves with something they like to do, and something that is not harsh on their body or mind, as they are old, and at old age people are weak comparative to
Hmm.
the young age. So they must find some ways to engage themselves, and also not to disturb others lifestyle.
What do you mean by disturb others' lifestyle?
I mean, some some elders are like they don't have any work, as they are retired from their office or whatever, and they tell their sons and their nephews, grandson,
Grand.
daughter,
Hmm.
who be there for them, and let's go to market, let's go there. So in that way they somehow disturb others life.
Hmm. Correct. So one should have their own purpose, or one should have their own routine lifestyle to look forward to, instead of, depending, because most of the Indian parents, what they do, they produce children expecting that they will look after them in future. They don't do it just for,
Yes.
taking care of them. They do it so that they will take care of them in their old age. But that is not how you have to expect people to do things for you. And I've heard people saying that, that is, children have just come through you, they have not come from you, so you should not expect them to be there always. You've given birth to them, now live them to live their life, is what I've heard.
Yes, if they are, I mean, we should take care of our parents when they are old, but they also have their own life. They also go, they are also going to be aged one day. So
Hmm.
they are trying to collect every resources and trying to be active
Hmm.
more and more, so that they don't have to work till their last age.
Hmm. Correct.
Everybody,
So everyone is
they
trying to learn.
yes.
They're trying to live and learn in their own way, by parents telling that no, you should not do this, you should do this. I think they are telling them to do what they couldn't do. But they should also realize that this is a different person, and they also have desires, they also want to do different things in life. That they have to realize.
And there is also age gap. So what is not normal for them is normal for today's age. So
Yes.
also they are not able to understand that, and they think that no, no, like making dancing and singing as a career.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Totally agree. They cannot comprehend that, okay, this person is doing this for living, singing is for living, dancing is for living. They cannot comprehend that. But I think by showing now, though, there are so many examples where people are already living in that. They're just scared that they don't want their children to see unhappy. So they teach what they already know, thinking that, okay, if they
Yes.
do this, they'll be happy.
And also what works for them. So they think that this will also work for our children.
Exactly, correct. So they don't realize that they also have their own mind, their own thinking. They want to do things in their own way. That is the biggest problem, I think. Okay, a lot of trauma talking, I think that is. Okay, do you think younger people are happy or older people are happy in now, like in this generation?
I mean, old, how old? Uh, and young, how?
Compare to your grand father or mother and yourself.
I think that young people are more happy than older people, as uh, they are not completely free from their responsibility, or the old age people. They always have things like you, uh, there is a family member or you, that all ongoing tension of marriage of their grandson,
Hmm.
granddaughter. So they feel like this is their responsibility.
Hmm.
So they took that type of tension in their head. And also uh, when when you have making so like property, they work very hard for whatever they have. So they are little bit possessive about things, and oh don't so they are attached to it, so they are afraid of losing it. In that way they are not that happy. But for young people, they don't have much responsibility, they have time to explore. they they can manage both lives, entertainment and goal oriented. And also young people have more technologies and more scopes to learn about things.
Correct. I agree. I think older people are not open to new things. They don't expose themselves to new things. Even though we feel like, younger people have the tendency to, let's go and try it out. Let's see, because I want to see if that works out for me. So
Yes,
that makes them experiment a lot. But older people, they're like, I know this, I will do this, I'll go forward with this itself. So this is mine, this is my property, this is my kid. They have to be safe. I want to do this. The intention is good. Like, the intention is to
yes,
take care or make them happy, make them feel happy. But they don't understand. For us, happiness is a different thing. For them, happiness is a different thing. It is two different, complete different definitions. So yeah, I agree with that. Now let's play an activity. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen and you will read a paragraph, and then I will record it in how many seconds or minutes you will read it. Then I'll tell the next step. Okay.
okay.
Just a minute. I'm sharing my screen. Yes. Can you see my screen?
uh, no, your video is off. Yes,
Uh, yes, you can see, no?
yes, I can see.
Now let's just take the first paragraph. Okay. I will tell start and then you start reading. Okay.
Okay.
Ready? One, two, three, start.
It's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feels somewhat meaningless.
Okay, so now that was done in 9 seconds. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will divide these sentences. So there is only one sentence. What we'll do is we will read two words together. It's interesting that, wait, it's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feels somewhat meaningless. So you're dividing either in two words or two or three words. Okay, every time you're
Yes,
reading, make sure you're reading at least two words. You can do more than two.
yes.
Okay, ready, one, two, three, start.
It's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feels somewhat meaningless.
Okay, now you read in 10 seconds, but now what we'll do is we will say it once again, same, but try to read two or three words together. Okay,
Okay.
again, ready, one, two, three, start.
It's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feels somewhat meaningless.
Now 9 seconds again. Now in this iteration, what we'll do is you have to highlight some words. For example, now we are saying it interesting that, right? In that you will highlight interesting. It's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feel somewhat meaningless. Did you see the difference between meaningless, ourselves? I highlighted few words by talking in a high pitch,
Yes.
right? So you will do the same thing for big words.
Okay.
Got it? With what is the first thing that your first rule is that read at least more than two words together, two or three words. Second, highlight big words. Can we do that?
Okay.
Ready? One, two, three, start.
It's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feel somewhat meaningless.
8 seconds. Okay. So, did you see the difference? Let me stop sharing. What did you understand? What did you understand from the activity?
Uh, some some words are highlight or important word in that paragraph.
Mhm.
Interesting, just a number. They are the main topic of that sentence. So we highlighted it.
Hmm. More than that, we can say that when you're speaking like this, I'll speak in two ways now. Just observe me. It's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feel somewhat meaningless. This is the first way. Now I'll read the second way. It's interesting that age becomes just a number when we are thinking about ourselves and feel somewhat meaningless. What are the two differences that you saw in me?
Second one is more engaging. I can feel what uh, what is the meaning of the sentence.
Correct. So when you're reading, not only reading, when you're speaking, this monotonous tone of reading, like this reading, people will not be interested in that. People will feel bored, sleepy, and I don't want to listen to you only. So intonation is very important. Intonation is nothing but it's a pitch of your voice. It is correct way to say words in a paragraph. What you learned was intonation. Okay, so to highlight few words, when you said when what is the topic, what is the context, based on that you have to highlight few words, and most of the big words in a paragraph will be with the context related, right? So that's how you're supposed to speak or read anything. Highlight few
Yes,
words with high pitch so that people will understand better with your expression also. This is just intonation that I thought you have to practice this more. Okay, now you have practiced with reading, you have to practice with speaking first. Second, add expressions to that, right? So we will add expressions going forward in the next sessions. First thing that you have to learn is read two or three words together. Now you're reading two words together, next you do three words, next you do four words. You have to improve that words. Okay, that is the
yes,
first step. Second one is highlight. While reading, while dividing the sentence into two to three words, also highlight few big words. Third one, add expression to it. This
hmm,
is how you can articulate very well, make people understand, express yourself well. Okay, this is the this is one of the effective speaking way for people to think that you know well and you speak well, you have knowledge about what you're speaking, right? Even though if you don't have any knowledge, if you speak this way, you will sound very confident, right?
yes. Hmm.
So awesome, that's about it. Any questions or any suggestions that you want to ask me or know about?
Hmm, don't have much.
Okay, so let's also recap on what we learned today, what we did in today's session. Can you tell me what all you learned, starting from the conversation?
From the beginning of the session, I am able to understand elders' mindset and the younger age's mindset. Uh, and and about the topic, I learned that you should put expressions when you say something and when you want to emphasize something, then people will recognize it more, or else they will not pay that much attention to what you are saying. So when you want to grab someone's attention for a longer time, then you must speak with expression and must emphasize important words.
Correct. Very good. Awesome. So you also told me that you had a problem with tenses, right? Let us discuss one or two tenses now. Give me one sentence first. Let us take a sentence. You tell me what did how does your routine look? How does your day start with?
My day starts with me doing brush, and then I drink a glass of warm water. Then I start
Okay, okay,
with
let's stop.
my
First thing, what is the first thing is you wake up, right? At what time do
yes.
you wake up?
At on average, I wake up at 8 a.m.
How
Sometimes
will
it
you?
get late. Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I uh, sometimes the timing get changed, but most of the time it's 8 a.m.
Okay, so let's take. I wake up at
8 a.m.
8 a.m. as the full complete sentence. Now, can you tell this in past tense?
I woke up at 8 a.m.
Very good. I woke up at 8 a.m. Okay, now in present tense.
I I wake up.
I wake up. Always in present tense, there is ing. Ing attached to a word. So I am waking up now. Either you can add 8 a.m. before or after. You can say it's 8 a.m. I'm waking up now. Okay. Or you can say I'm
Okay.
waking up now. It's already 8 a.m. Okay. This is the present tense. Now tell me the future tense.
Future. I will wake up at 8 a.m.
Very good. So what is the one thing that you observe is that in future tense there is always will. Most of the time there is will. I will do this. I will do that. And in present tense there is ing always. Ing is a must in present tense. So these are small things that you can, find out what is present tense, past tense, and future tense. We will discuss about this more in our next session. Okay.
Okay.
Our time is up. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new in today's session.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Awesome. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.